Parceros, you are now watching Final 30, a show, an environment who's for everyone who's passionate about MLS, the beautiful game, and what?
Atlanta United.
Atlanta United, that's what we're here for. I'm El Parcero Danny, so my left side is...
El Parcero Ron, what's going on?
Annie.
Felipe.
Today, it's been a while, man. I feel like it's been so long. We got so much to talk about. We finally wrapped up the preseason. Played a couple games. We were against a team from Europe.
Yeah.
Alabama. And Mexico. Crazy, man. Crazy preseason, but we'll see. We'll share our thoughts. Talk a little bit about that. And we'll also touch upon upcoming game. CONCACAF is here. CONCACAF is here. Season's here. And without further ado,
before we start,
yes,
follow us on Twitter, Final 30. Follow us on Instagram, Final 30 Show, and Parceros United on Twitter and
Slide in our
Instagram.
DMs, mine specifically.
Interact with us in there.
For real, if you guys got questions,
anything,
concerns, comments, thank you for reaching out.
pictures.
I'm flattered, everyone. I'm serious. This man's still going. Everyone that reached out and just showed support and asked when the next one's coming out.
Yeah.
And we're here. We're going to keep doing this. As long as you guys keep watching, we'll keep doing it.
So let's get started. Preseason games.
No, let's get. That's too broad. That's too broad. No. You talk about the first game.
Okay, let's go about it.
European team. What's the name?
Elsberg. FC Elsberg.
Talk to me.
Is it an IKEA? From Sweden.
Didn't they wear a yellow uniform?
So the first,
they did, yeah.
The first game.
They're sponsored.
In Florida. Thumbs up, neutral, thumbs down. What do you guys think? 1, 2, 3.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
I'm neutral.
Why are you neutral? Well, go ahead, Felipe. Why are you neutral?
Because we tied.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's preseason.
The score
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's preseason or not.
The score doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if it's preseason or not.
Actually, it does.
It does.
Bro, last year, we won all our preseason games, bro. The slowest start we've ever had.
Okay, so what?
Season.
So what?
Meaning we win doesn't equate to us winning games at the beginning of the season.
But they should have came with more intensity and to come and set the standard and just make it happen, man. It's the preseason. You have to get confidence. You have to get the squad and everybody clicking and going. I mean, I'm not going to say it was a bad game and boo and all of that, but I wanted to see more and I didn't see it. That's just me.
I see. So you're talking about the way they played, not necessarily...
and the result as well.
The result?
I'm not saying it was bad.
With the result, I am with Ron that it is a preseason, but you're trying to get a style of play. And in that game, for me, I didn't see anything same thing. From the left side, non-existent, Castillo. Of course, he's just starting to play. Yes, he's getting acclimated. It is preseason. Same thing with Moreni. I didn't see much from that left side, to be honest.
To me, the biggest problem was the right side. Every time we came out and playing from the right side, I don't know what's happening with Escobar and Lennon. They pressured him. No, but the thing is, like, they pressured him a lot coming from the back.
I thought Lennon pressured him.
They pressured us, the other team.
I know, but
and
specifically Lennon or Escobar?
Both of them. Every time on the right side, we
between...
always had to pass the ball back. I mean, and I talked to you about it. Like, I remember I said something to you, and it was just always passing the ball back. It's like they didn't see the people in the middle. Like, there was no connection between them and the midfield to, like, come out playing.
Okay,
that's a different. That's not a problem.
I got a question. Is that the defense's problem that they don't see the midfield, or is the midfield not making themselves available for the defense?
It could be either or. It's too early to say that. But to me, they just couldn't make the right decisions on that side, coming out of the back.
I got you.
And that new rule where you can like play immediately from inside the box and everything. So that changes everything. They can play really, really quick. And I just felt like that team pressured the crap out of them.
They pressed really well, and they hacked.
Yeah, and a lot of times I just saw them.
Barco got fouled like so many times.
Yeah, it was
like Barco
absurd,
literally every time he touched the ball.
He actually wasn't diving.
No, he wasn't diving. He was legit getting fouled, and it was a preseason game. But like what I thought was good was like obviously Pity scored, which is huge.
Did PT score?
Yeah, Pity did score.
Right foot, bro.
Did PT score?
With his right foot.
Did he fake?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like having Joseph, Pity, Barco up front like that, and with Lennon making those crosses, I liked it. Again, it was only a half that they played together.
Yeah.
Because the second half it was all reserves, basically.
Mm-hmm.
In the
reserves.
Yeah.
Anything from the midfield anything from the midfield that you guys.
As far as that
was
game,
positive?
that game was like it was different.
Like,
That's the first game.
I know where that's going.
I think the second game is where the midfield started being a problem
Mm-hmm.
in Birmingham. If we're done with Sweden.
No.
But like Andy was saying, like I don't think any of us are worried about like the three monsters we have up top, right?
No, they're gonna get their numbers.
That's not the problem.
They're gonna get their numbers.
They're like, you can tell from all the preseason games, they're like a step above, 2 steps above like their opposition in terms of like intelligence, whatever physical aspects.
And just for clarification, the disclaimer, of course, they're not all playing up top as forwards.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're just saying as they attack, those three monsters, Joseph, BT, and Barco, they're gonna get theirs. You know what I mean? We're not saying that.
Keep in mind that we're not here to
Yeah.
influence you and like teach you about soccer.
Hold up. I'm trying to get that. I'm an influencer. I'm trying to be called that. So him. Disclaimer: him doesn't want to be an influencer.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, by no means. I mean, we're
not
coaches,
professionals.
yeah,
we're not
journalists.
coaches. We're not reporters.
I am.
We're fans, and we want to voice our opinion.
Literally, like everyone watching is a fan, like we are.
Yeah. So
literally.
don't think like we're trying to set a standard and tell you what to think. No.
We're not claiming we know more than anybody.
I'm trying to influence all y'all. So
okay. I know you are.
Just letting you know.
Where's the bottle?
I'm just okay.
Exactly.
That's fair.
Okay, Birmingham.
Right now, I'm influencer Papi. Guado Papi comes later.
Okay.
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Thumbs up, thumbs down, neutral.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
I'm still in the middle.
Why am I not positive?
I'm in the middle.
I'm positive on all these.
What's going on with Birmingham? Why are you positive with
I'm positive because Barco looked good. Again.
You're gonna have a nice goal, right?
Yeah, he had a nice goal.
Who could give him the pass?
PT? Was it PT?
Yeah,
it was PT. Okay. I guess a little bit. No. Let's go back to my notes. John scored. It was a PK, but it was a legit PK. And then Rosetto.
Come on.
Rosetto Stone.
Don't give me that.
Rosetto Stone.
I'm gonna say
He had a
Rosetto, man. I'm sorry.
He had a his goal.
I would have given that game a thumbs up,
Yeah.
but I mean, getting scored on that much, I don't.
Dude,
It's just concerning.
twice.
But it was
That's concerning to me.
It was Cam back there too.
What do you think?
Cam.
What's causing that? So what's causing that? Those goals. Where is the
In transition.
It's that left. Once Bello got hurt,
Yeah.
Once Bello got hurt, it
That's
kind
concerning.
of
That's concerning, man.
And Bello, like, he played pretty well up until, like, the way he got hurt was because he went for the ball. He beat the defender, got up to the ball, and then he just got hit.
I am
unlucky, and then he just fell and hurt his head.
To me, it's too early to put blame on anything. Like I did last year, going to give the team time, the board time. It's preseason.
Look, we don't have a championship team anymore. If there's a time that when you have to give the board to implement what he has.
What was that? Yeah.
We have to give him time. Now is the time. We have to give him. What would you?
Also we have that stat that came out not too long ago about we're like the bottom 2 of returning players coming back that played MLS minutes
compared to last year. No, we're second to last. Yeah, we're the second to last.
But we're like 51. Half of our team never played a minute in the MLS.
51%.
That's
of the players.
So you gave the game a thumbs up, right?
Just to clarify, the stat is 51%. 51% of the players that played came back.
Yeah, that played in the MLS.
Yeah.
That have minutes in the MLS. Mm-hmm. So that's barely more than
that's
that.
concerning.
Yeah, that's
concerning.
A lot.
If
that's a whole team. Yeah. It's basically the whole team.
As compared to last year, we were fourth.
Last year we were fourth, and it showed. Like there was that. Even though we had a slow start, we
had the same players.
Yeah,
we had the same players. They know.
Right.
They
knew where they were going to be at, and it just that chemistry is a lot. People think it's just the skill level, but you got to have that chemistry too.
So now we got to give him time to build.
Yeah.
As far as in the Birmingham game, I was able to see a little bit more of our back line. We were able to see. I'm not too worried about our back, whether they're back 3 or back 4.
You're not?
I'm not.
Everyone's hurt.
I'm not too worried.
The whole left side's hurt.
I'm not too
And
worried.
to be honest, I'm not worried either.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Well, yeah, I'm worried. You know what I mean? In the sense of as a whole, the back line isn't my biggest problem. I think.
Biggest problem.
Yeah,
it's not your biggest problem.
It's not my biggest
I know
problem.
your biggest problem is.
We're getting there.
I think Campbell's stepping up really well. I think Campbell. I see Campbell. You see glimpses of Miles. Not the same player, but I'm talking about as athletically a young cat that they can.
They hella look the same. In the stream, they look the same.
In the stream, no, I was getting him and Anton Walks
really
like mixed up.
No,
yeah,
they have the same hair. No, they don't.
I don't know.
Miles and Campbell.
I was getting anyways.
We have a hair connoisseur. Right?
Yeah,
I'm just saying. What? Don't point at my hair.
We're in the sombrero.
But yeah, I think Campbell's fitting out well. I think Escobar, in a sense, is responding well with in this season because he's gonna have an increase in defensive responsibilities. Man, sucks for Miles. We'll discuss it, when we talk about Leones Negros.
Are we doing Birmingham? Do you want to?
But with Birmingham, what I did wanted to know in Birmingham, everyone talks about Roseto. But I really like Remedian and
Mo Adams.
Mo Adams in the middle.
Good.
About that goal, I didn't see the
ball
flare. I saw that ball, man.
The ball in.
Yeah, the ball was crazy.
It started from Roseto. He turned left. He saw Roseto making the run with the three toes. Boom, outside the foot. That was beautiful, man.
I'm excited about
Great vision.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did want it from that game. Was
that an outside the foot?
It was outside the foot.
No, it wasn't.
I don't think
it was outside the foot.
He cut with the right and then he shot it with the left.
No, it was.
I thought it was
inside because it was.
Well, the ball goes this way.
Dribbler.
I thought it was outside the foot because he was coming this way.
It was a finesse goal. It wasn't like power.
It was that RB.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't play FIFA, man. I don't play
PlayStation.
FIFA. I'm good.
Okay, let's move on. Leones Negros. I thought it was Cuervos Negros.
Interesting. Number one, I want to talk about what do you guys think about actually playing over there, because I saw a lot of chatter. Oh man, we're playing a second division Mexican team. Blah blah blah. What do you guys agree with the fixture of a preseason game versus a second division game over there?
Initially, I was like most people on Twitter that were like, why are we playing a second division team? But
it's better than a third division Tijuana team.
No, yeah.
It is, but I like it because it's a challenge. We're going to their place. It's they played for the most part a first team, and I mean it was a difficult place to play in, even after like the series of games we went through to get to that point.
Only thing that concerned me was I know why they did it was to get ready for CCL and like get used to the altitude and all that, but like what killed us was it's too close to CCL to where I don't want to. I know we're going to talk about Miles, but
I just realized you're from Birmingham.
I don't think. I don't think the altitude is that big of a factor.
No, I know, but like,
Motagua,
but it's something.
We're not talking. Yeah, we're not talking about La Paz here,
Right.
It is what it is. Maybe for these players, but
I was saying it's so close to like.
To me, that's not an excuse.
What's concerning is
to me, it's like about the travel, getting there to different countries.
It's like halfway, so it's closer.
I thought
getting in there.
I thought it was good because, I think Motagua it would be very similar in that style of play. As far as Herediano, as far as Leones, I think it was good, man. Last year, what did we have? A third division Tijuana team. Now, this was a somewhat competitive. It was a competitive team. I mean, they went out to win. They went out to win. Yeah. They were very organized. They exposed us. They couldn't finish.
So what you're saying is pretty much this preseason and on how they schedule the games, it was pretty much planned to compete for the champions, and it was planned for that specific competition. So I believe that game.
I believe so. And to me, that's a thumbs up on compared to last year.
Okay.
Last year, what should have happened against Leones happened in Costa Rica versus Herediano. That we just got punched.
Yeah, we got
and
punched.
It's like we didn't know what to do.
It took them for granted. Like it wasn't. It was a game that they thought like, oh, we're just better than them. We're just gonna come in and got punched in the mouth. And we learned when we got back to Kennesaw, but it was just.
So that's kind of I wanted to ask that question and talk about the game itself, the fixture. Now we gotta talk about how we played and how what you guys think the performance of Atlanta United was versus the Leones Negros.
All right, ready? One.
Are we doing the thumbs?
Yeah, let's do the thumbs. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
This is the only game that I felt like.
Yo, you gotta explain that, bro.
You're all over the
That's
place.
a boomer moment.
What'd you do?
I fell asleep. I didn't watch the game.
What
Ah,
did you do? Oh, so he can't even talk about it.
no, Will.
Alright, so let's talk about it.
I'm not gonna come out here and say I watched the game. I didn't watch the game, so I'm not gonna say anything about this game. I didn't watch it. I'm sorry, I fell asleep.
Remember, he's a fan like the rest of us. He
Yeah,
falls
he's a big
asleep.
fan.
He's
He's
a
a
normal
fan.
human like.
Hardcore fan. Now you guys can hit him on Twitter and say, "Hey, bro,
Don't
you
fall asleep.
don't
He's a
talk
casual.
about it. Don't talk about the game. You weren't even watching. You fell asleep." No, but you do be going to sleep early. As far as the game,
9 o'clock was
as far as the game, it showed everything that I feel like we saw in the first two games. Our top three, shooters up top, they're gonna get theirs. You know what I mean? They're gonna create. I like seeing PT. I feel like PT compared to last year he's in way better shape to where he was. Last year, last preseason. Even the
You can see
mid-season.
in his body language or his
Yeah.
the confianza, the confidence.
Yeah,
he has
One
to
of
give,
the cool things I don't know if you guys saw was that he's actually like being like really chummy with DeBoer now.
I was
Yeah.
literally about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they
And
seem
Joseph.
like they're like
And
having a
Joseph.
better relationship now.
When-
Because last year was kind of like,
When they were going to penalty kicks, Frank DeBoer called over Pity and like
Yeah, they
gave him
talked.
the sheet of paper, hugged him, like.
yeah,
He said, "You're not kicking."
yeah, you're not kidding.
I don't know. We don't know.
We're gonna give it Hyman.
Was
baby.
was he gonna be the fifth PK taker? We don't know.
For me, he should always be.
I thought he was gonna
first or
kick
second.
first. Yeah, I
He
thought he was
should
gonna
be
kick
second.
first.
I think Joseph is still first.
It's just a free second.
From what we saw on PT in La Libertadores, he's got to be a free kick taker. Everyone's gonna say, "Yeah, but did you watch it? What was it, the Toronto game?
Yeah, it was
that he missed in the last minute to tie. Yeah,
Dude,
bro,
and it was
that's-
like at the beginning. It was
Yeah.
like in April, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta
the
understand.
team was
This was a guy
underperforming.
that
He was
had
underperforming.
lost his confidence. He was not in shape. He just came from the, I would say, biggest teams in South America. He's coming to Atlanta. It's a different culture. Now he's a lot more acclimated. He's in better shape. You can just tell his give and goes. He gets rid of the ball.
Yeah.
He's actively moving. Of course, everyone's gonna say, yeah, but he doesn't play defense. That's not what we brought him here for. Look, come on, guys. Come on, coaches. Come on. The coaches should understand that, right? No, I'm not taking shots at the coaches, but the coaches, they should, coach and educate people. Like when you bring somebody that's number 10 and is gonna produce and give you assists, get in goals, game in and game out, week in and week out. Okay, yeah, we didn't see it last year, but look how at the end of how he ended the last couple of games, how he went into the playoffs. You guys are gonna see a lot of that this year, and it's gonna hurt a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people
So-
are gonna get hurt.
I'm
Right.
sorry.
I got receipts. It's fine. What
You got
really? I
receipts?
think yeah.
Bookmarks.
Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. It's gonna be a lot of subtweets.
Bro,
No. I'm kidding. But what we really gotta talk about
It's
is
actually not.
I'm not obviously. The
Big blow?
midfield.
Oh, I thought you were talking about we had a big blow in that game.
Oh, Miles.
Yeah.
That's huge. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's what I was saying. Like it was just too close to like CCL that it was just like we risked that, and we played. Everyone almost all our starters played almost all the way
We're still
through.
done now.
But
Goose
we don't know
went
his
all the way.
Is
coach.
he getting an
Joseph
MRI
played the
tomorrow?
whole
I
game.
think.
Yeah, he's getting an MRI tomorrow.
Yeah,
I need.
we
that.
still don't know
Yeah.
because that just means that he's it's still swollen.
I think
At the
yeah,
hip.
he's,
But
he's
look-
out for.
He's definitely out for the.
I would
definitely out for
sit him
Tuesday.
out that first game.
100%.
Based on what we saw,
Don't even
how
try.
they adjusted.
Yeah.
Mesa came in the middle.
Right.
Campbell,
Which is what
we
they
didn't
brought
see
him in
anything. I don't see anything any red flags in the back. The way our back line
All I don't
reacted.
like is I like
Didn't
him,
see
but
any
he's,
cones
bro. He's
anywhere.
18.
No,
He's
I didn't see any
very
cones.
inexperienced, bro.
From as far as 3 or 4, that's fine. That's fine.
I think we're gonna have to play 4.
As far as 3 or 4,
With Miles
the
out, we're
back-
gonna have to play 4.
The back 3, back 4, they concern me, man.
I'm not
I think we're gonna have to
worried,
play.
We
man.
can't play out of the back to save our lives, dude.
Oh yeah, I mean that's known. I mean, of course.
But now without Miles, it's worse.
I'm worried about defensively.
That's what I'm saying.
Defensively, that's how I'm speaking.
yeah,
I'm
I
speaking
know.
defensively. If you're talking about concerning playing out of the back, my biggest concern is the midfield not being able to connect the two.
offense.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple things. We had like
On
huge
offensive
giveaways,
trends-
and when there's huge giveaways, our back is
On offensive
alone.
transitions
Yeah.
or building out of the back, the midfield's got to support. And I'm not. I didn't see that
I
against
feel
Leones
like-
Negros.
We'll get that. We'll get that.
Yeah, and it comes. Of course, it is preseason, guys. They were gassed, and it's a good thing. Watching them gassed over there.
I feel like
you needed a test.
I feel like a lot
It
of
was
people.
the altitude too, like we were saying.
A lot of people just judge way too hard on preseason games.
Yeah.
And they just come
Why
out.
would you-
They
judge on results.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
So if
You literally just that was you this morning.
What?
Just now.
what?
You just contradicted yourself.
No, I'm not.
Hey,
Ow.
that's on video. I got you.
Don't lie.
So what do you think?
I just the first game to me was not good and not bad. I said it, but a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's gonna be a repeat of last season because of these 3 games," and it's not.
But the only thing that's
we
concerning
don't know.
about
We don't know.
I don't think so.
It's a whole new team.
They-
With,
like you said, like the only thing that's concerning about this game about Leones is that like most of the starters played all the way through. Like our like we project to be our starters played the whole, like Joseph played the whole game, Barco played the whole game. Did he play the whole game? I don't know. Yeah, he did because he took big game.
I say if we were
like,
if we
and then Miles got hurt.
if
so
we
it's
were
like,
to
there's a
play
lot.
if we were to play that same game next week, we'll beat them.
Probably.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I
Dude, they had a lot of miss. They missed a lot. They could
got
have
lucky with a
easily been
couple
like
misses,
3.
yeah.
It could have been 3-1. And
Yeah.
I know 3-0.
Okay, well let's
In my
they
opinion,
had more
hold on.
clear-cut opportunities.
So
They had more
what
opportunities than we
what
did.
I wanted to say is the reason why, and I know it's preseason, it worries me a bit, is because I'm seeing the same symptoms of last year, even without Nagby, as far as transitioning, defensive transitioning. We're pressuring, but if they get past that first line, we're talking about 1v1
counters
everywhere and the counters.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest
we'll
worry.
only find out with time.
Yeah.
It's
So
just we gotta give
I'm
it
just
time.
I'm just
So
saying my analysis
like
and my
we're-
thoughts. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of our midfielders were gassed. Of course, Larry he covered a lot of ground. Handyman.
The handyman was Ghost.
To me,
He was a
I was a
phantom.
bit
I don't know.
I was a bit disappointed as far as creating wise.
Can you say who that is? Because
he
I don't
has
think
to-
anyone knows that you call
Hyman?
him Handyman.
Yeah, Hyman. I call him the handyman.
I know.
Okay.
That's why I looked at him. Handyman.
Yeah, I was
The
like,
handyman.
Yeah, I thought he was getting beat. They were getting toe up on the 1-2s.
Mhm.
I would say there was
some bad giveaways,
I will
too.
say there was a 1-2 and a Leones Negros midfielder took a shot from outside the box. Gusan made a pretty good save on
yeah,
that.
the one that
Talking
like
about
30
Luzon,
yards.
let's move on from this
No,
preseason
one more
game.
thing. One thing.
We gotta talk,
Let's finish.
Like the worst thing about these 3 preseason games is that I don't see a real identity to our playstyle.
and we're about to start because
I
this
don't
is
see
supposed
an
to be the preseason that.
What I see
how
the
can you
identity.
how can you get an
Let me
identity in
finish.
3 games, man?
No.
Come on.
We had more
Dude.
than 3 games.
You're sounding like the people last year that wanted to send the board to
I know.
back
but I'm
to
saying
Europe
it comes
after
with-
2 games.
It comes with time. It comes with time. But what I see nothing, bro. I see pass the ball to one of the 3 up front, and then they'll figure it out. They'll make like a cool individual
I
play.
don't
and
agree with
they'll
that.
score.
I don't agree with that. We'll
I get
we'll
that,
see
though.
after 10 games.
But do you see an identity right now?
Huh?
Do you see? Would you say?
Well,
do you see an identity?
No,
of
because it's a
play?
brand new team. There is no way for him to have that identity right now.
No way.
And how
But
can
I-
you
but I-
expect all these new players to just come and we're gonna do
Half our team
Pep
is-
Guardiola tiki taka out of 3 games? No.
We didn't do that.
I'm
No.
not expecting
We didn't do
him
that
to
on
Here
our
start.
last year.
Huh?
Heyman was here last year, and where is he,
He
now?
was
I didn't
mid-season.
see
Yes,
that.
but they
He
have
was
to connect with
mid-season.
it. We have pretty much a whole new freaking backline. How do you expect this team to have an identity when everybody is
It,
new,
ma-
bro?
it makes sense, bro.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
man.
You should see like a little like something.
You gotta see something.
I
I
don't know.
You
believe.
gotta see something that you can build
I
off
see.
of.
I see.
I don't-
And
I don't
the
agree.
problem to me is to
I-
summarize. Let's summarize
Yeah, then let's
the
move on.
the
We're
whole
giving it too much time,
preseason
yeah.
up, neutral, down, and I'm gonna end with this as far as my thoughts on the preseason is. I see problems in offensive transitioning. It's way too slow. And I see problems in defensive transitioning in the midfield. That's my biggest worry. I hope, it's preseason. I hope, with along with more playing and more fitness. What are you laughing at?
No. He's on his phone.
No, along with
Trying
more
to do important
more
things here.
fitness and more playing
Sending
time,
nudes over here.
that they're gonna gel. That's my thought. I hope they gel, but I still see a lot of problems in that midfield. I don't think we're clicking fully, and I hope it's just because it's preseason.
Let's talk about possible solutions. Maybe this new guy Castro.
Are we talking about new signings now? Is that what we're doing?
I mean, I think Roseto's going to be a bigger.
That's another thing, though. He's going to miss the first round because of his
visa.
Yeah, with his visa, it won't get here in time, or it won't be approved in time.
Hey, we didn't do thumbs up, thumbs down on the overall preseason as a whole. Better than last year.
Yeah, I'm mid.
Better than last year?
It's better than last year. If we're basing off
Let's leave it at that. Let's be positive. Better than last year.
Okay.
Better than last year. Much better than last year. We got to give...
Before we go into new signings, though,
coaching staff.
We got to talk Guzan and the renewal.
Do
you agree with it? Thumbs up or thumbs down on that? Depending on, or are we going to say pending
number?
Money?
Well,
yeah.
The only good thing about
if he got a pay
who's
cut,
getting extended, I think it's
3 years.
Maybe a little too long. Maybe 2 at the max.
We gotta see
3 is a lot. But the only thing is we know we get with Goose, which is good. We need some consistency. It's
consistently average, consistently mediocre.
But like it's okay.
And
listen,
he ended up being the.
You don't need an elite goalkeeper to save like Zardy's kicks or like Josie.
Yeah, but now you got Pizarro and I got...
But he's being paid...
Okay.
Yo, you're going to laugh.
My question to you guys is this. My question
price tag.
Could you find...
I don't think it went up.
Could you find a young goalkeeper, 23, 24-year-old, to replace him right now in the MLS? Is there anybody that you can think of? Or
Gonzalez is probably the
Jesse Gonzalez, literally, I was thinking
Jesse Gonzalez.
That dude's good.
So there is a replacement. What's the price tag?
Well... Guzan has the biggest price tag.
So he's the top
most expensive
goalie. Why do you guys think he's the most expensive goalie? Is it because
was it Hamid up there?
You say why do we think he's the most expensive? Bro, he is the most because he's
what has he done
because
in
of
the last? Go ahead.
Well, like he has a pretty good resume. Like he's played for the national team.
Yeah.
He played in Europe for a good amount of years.
Okay. You know who else played in Europe? Steven Gerrard.
Okay, well, that's not even the same position.
But how is that even? You say his resume, dude.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what your contract is based off. Like what have you done, and what can you do?
My question. Okay.
Yeah. So there you go. What can you do? As of right now, is it worth the money?
No.
Is it worth the extension?
Look, let me tell you this: if he did not make a pay cut, if he did not get a pay cut, for those 3 years that we just signed him, it's a bad deal.
And this is
because he's not on the come up. Everyone's talking about all these players on the we got him for cheap because it's an investment. It's on the come up. Let's be honest.
This is my concern. Like, let's say in the summer or next year we bring a pretty decent or really good goalie that's young. I don't think they're gonna start him just because they have him.
I like Khan.
That sucks.
When we put Khan in the back, I'm not worried.
Things work out.
It's just
things work out exactly. Look how even that 2017 season started.
The first half.
And we're not trying to say that Guzan is trash.
We're not roasting on Guzan.
No.
We're not roasting on Guzan.
It's just like,
as far as money, if he's getting paid in this,
it's time.
Rod's roasting. I don't know. What
I'm not roasting on Guzan. In the MLS with the
there is talent, like enough talent for us to bring a younger. I wouldn't
even
say
Khan. I would even make a gamble with Khan.
When was the last time Guzan won us a game?
Leones Negros. Well, he didn't win Leones Negros, but he made it.
MLS Cup, I would say. MLS Cup for sure.
MLS Cup?
Yeah,
dude,
forever ago.
there was no way Portland Timbers were beating us that game, dude.
No, we were
too strong.
Nobody made that big save.
We were too strong.
Wow. Okay, it would have been 2-1.
It would have been 1-1. It would have been 1-1 at that point.
Alright, so point blank here is we could have started investing into somebody to eventually replace him. Is Khan his replacement?
Unless he got a pay cut,
Brandon
unless he got a pay cut, it's a bad deal.
So, you guys think he took a pay cut?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think he took a pay cut, but I think
at his age, dude, he's 35.
Do you think he's
why would he take a pay cut?
Because he's aging and he knows he's about to retire.
Okay, but he can go to another team. They'll pay more.
Keepers have a long life.
So you think another team will pay him more?
Hell no.
Pay him the same.
If another team will pay more,
if Atlanta
get a contract,
even Buffon is taking pay cuts.
Yeah,
and he was he's one of the greatest.
But he's also
ever.
like 55, so it's
he's
like
not
different.
55.
No, I'm just saying, but
how
like
old
in
is
soccer years, he's 44, something like that.
Dude,
he's up there.
Okay, if Atlanta said, "Hey, we'll give you a contract, but it's a pay cut," And then I was like, no,
And,
dude,
and if it's 35, and he knows that I'm 35 and I'm probably gonna go bench or not play in a good team, and I'm gonna say with a team that's gonna maybe take me to another championship, I will take a pay cut. 100%.
Goose is still getting. He's still getting the call-ups.
I would secure the bag. No.
Yeah.
At 35.
I don't think I really hope Atlanta didn't throw him the bag though.
I hope so either. What do you guys think about Castro?
For 3 years?
Castro.
I like it.
Ooh, Hunter Gwynn asked this question on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
We got fans.
Shout out to Hunter Gwynn. Thank you for reaching out. He said, "What could be improved in the midfield for us to get balls to Joseph and have scoring opportunities? They were slim against Leones Negros this past Tuesday. Will Castro help? Will Castro help getting balls to Joseph?"
I don't think so. I think
He's
Castro. I think Roseto would be more of a help in the midfield. I think Castro.
I think we have to give it to him. We haven't seen the kid.
I know, but I think Castro is a forward winger player. I think he's more. He's
they're gonna play him
honestly,
so if he's playing in the wing, then he will.
I think he
Joseph crossing and all of that. I mean,
but I think he's coming more of an adept player. I think he's literally a plug-in for Tito.
I think
of what Tito used to be.
I think he's gonna come off.
Yeah,
the bench
I think
more.
Rossetto's gonna get more of a. It's gonna be more of an impact.
I think Castro's literally just depth at this point.
100. I'm waiting for Joseto.
But
I do agree. We need to give the ball.
You compared him to Tito. He's a direct replacement on the bench, I guess, but he brings more of a creative aspect to his play. He's not that. I'm gonna beat you one-on-one.
Vertical,
he's more
very,
technical. Yeah, more technical.
So he could help, but I think Rosetto is gonna be. I'm waiting to see how he fits in the starting lineup, and how he fits with Hyman, Rometty, or Adams, or Lorenovitz. I don't think Lorenovitz is. He's gonna help us out, based on our type of opponent, but it's not someone that we need to rely on every game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's move on. Let's not talk so much about the team anymore and the technicals and all of that.
I think.
Yeah, let's move in. Go Champions League. We got. Let's wrap up Champions.
Motagua. We play Motagua on Tuesday. On Tuesday.
There.
In Honduras. What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen? Do you think we'll pull up the same lineup we saw against Leones Negros?
I don't know. I feel like
minus Miles. Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna be.
We don't know. We don't know.
This is gonna be a game.
Plays too soon, bro. If he's just getting his
MRI, I wouldn't play.
No, Miles is not playing.
There's no reason to risk him. He shouldn't even travel. He should just stay here and rehab.
Just chill.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna win this game, and I think it's gonna come down to individuals.
Yeah,
so I think it's gonna be a game
feeding Joseph,
in which Pete is gonna just go prove himself and prove everybody wrong, and same with Barco, and they're just gonna go ahead and
get across to Joseph. Joseph put his head,
go for it, and finish the game and make it happen for Atlanta. I feel like that's the kind of game that's gonna be. Even it might be messy, it might be choppy, but it's gonna come down to individuals.
I think Atlanta has to make it messy. I don't know if we're ready to
implement our play style.
We gotta start quick. I think what killed us in the preseason that I didn't really see is we didn't start quick. We just kind of maybe more counters more so than attacking.
Yeah, I'm saying, sitting and letting the other team look for the game, and then we could counter. Because if we go pressing, looking for the game, we can see another Herediano 2.0.
Yeah. I don't think so.
You think they'll sing Piti Martinez in Honduras? El Piti Martinez.
Oh, they might. Yeah, they sing it in Costa Rica.
They'll travel.
They sing in Costa Rica. They'll definitely be waiting.
No, I'm not saying Atlanta. I'm saying
no. I'm saying because Argentinian fans travel to Costa Rica.
It was Costa Rican fans singing the chant. No, it was
Costa Rican
River fans. Yeah.
Predictions.
Will win comes down to individuals to me.
Score. You gonna stay up for it?
No, I'll stay up for this one.
Score.
Optimistic 3-1 Atlanta.
3-1.
That's a good one. Dang. I think it's gonna be like a.
And I feel like it's gonna be like
who scores?
We'll score. We'll go 1-0. They tie, super choppy game, and it's gonna take us to like the 75th, 85th minute to score the second and the third one. That's how I think it's gonna be.
Look, from my understanding with the boy playing away, he either wins or he loses by a lot.
Hit him with the stats.
Is that how games work?
Last season he only had one tie away. He either won it or he won either 3-0, 3-1, 5. What happened in Chicago?
Oh my God, yeah,
So I think I'm hoping we win 2-1.
Okay.
That's my stat. And if not, it's gonna be like 3-0, 3-1, 4-1.
I got a 3-1 run.
Yeah, either we win by the minimal difference or we lose like 3-0. So
Minimal difference?
Yeah, by one goal.
Now? Okay. What about you, Annie?
I say 2-1. I want us to win, man.
I think.
Yeah.
I mean.
What do you think?
Just wrapping it up. Yeah.
We're talking about other champions.
Yeah. So you guys subscribe. Sorry, I got an emergency. Subscribe.
Okay.
You guys, thank you
Yeah.
for watching.
Follow us on Twitter, Final30. Follow us on Instagram, Final30 Show. Subscribe, Parceros United on YouTube, Instagram, Parceros United, Twitter, Parceros United.
Parceros.
Hi, Parceros.
Goodbye, guys.
Appreciate it. Subscribe. Let us know what you think.
Get us to 1 million followers. Appreciate it.